Have you noticed that the rich are getting into religion again? Whether it's the King's Army taking over Soho, or that loony running UKIP who wants to march through Whitechapel with a giant cross, all of a sudden the fascists are going foo-foo over God. There's a couple of reasons for this, and it's got little to do with fear of the afterlife, understandable though that might be. First, the position of the rich is becoming unjustifiable, and they know it. In the United States, 1% of the population owns 30% of the nation's wealth, and it's getting worse. They can't pretend you voted for this anymore, and specious rubbish about the Soviet Union isn't cutting it either. Hardly anyone can remember the Soviet Union. So what can they do? I know, invent a God who blessed them with wealth and by implication cursed you with poverty. And it's God's will, so there's nothing you can do about it. In America, evangelists like Kenneth Copeland preach prosperity theology, that if you believe in God, he blesses you with wealth. And it's worked for him. He's worth about $300 million. And not for him a vow of poverty either. He flaunts it on private jets, fast cars and sprawling mansions, often paid for through church donations. There's nothing new in any of this. It's a modern descendant of the divine right principle that kept people in hock to kings for centuries. Second, it's a way of dividing the working class by pulling them away from other religions and inspiring hatred of them, especially Islam. Now don't get me wrong, I'm a hater of all religions. They're primitive superstitions in what's supposed to be the age of science. They exist only to divide people and keep them in hock to the wealthy. The only religions the working class should be following are reason and science. That's why the rich fear them even more than God.